Hey guys, music a bit loud. Houls here, Houls Fitness. Just down here at Nobby's Beach, taking gratuitous coffee shot photos. Those of you who are friends with me on my personal page will see that. Hashtag everyone's a photographer, including me. Which brings me to my point. Everyone's a photographer. Everyone's a fitness expert. Everyone's a fitness model. Everyone's a marketer. Everyone's anything they want to be now. You know why? Because information is so accessible to everybody that after spending X amount of hours online researching, all of a sudden you can be an expert in any field. The difference between those people and those who are actually the professional photographers, the professional marketers, is actually actioned knowledge. What that means is anyone who can take a bit of information, retain it, and then regurgitate it, that is not wisdom, that is knowledge, and you're spitting it verbatim. But the person who takes the knowledge, actions the knowledge, creates wisdom, creates experience, that is the professional. So whether you're getting a photographer, a videographer, taking advice from a fitness enthusiast, especially, obviously that's my passion and that's my field of expertise. When you're taking advice, make sure the person you are taking advice from is fucking creditable. Someone who's been where you are and has gone through the stuff. Not someone that has just read a book or two or has a body because of natural genetics or... Look, take it from someone who has lived that particular lifestyle for more than a month, has done more than one competition, and all of a sudden is an expert fitness bodybuilding coach. This goes for anyone in any industry. Make sure you do your homework before you just go and hire these people, because what you're going to find is they're going to make their mistakes using you as their guinea pig. Don't be that person. There's nothing wrong with learning through experience. That's how we all get good at something, anything. But don't go and be fooled by those who have just read a book and done one competition and know how to get shredded. You need to know the person on a somewhat personal level. Now, I do a lot of business with companies that are long time established. So they've got credentials. I go on and I'm saying this because there's nothing worse than when you say, or you go for a job interview, for example, and they say, you know, you're not qualified enough. And to get qualified, you need to get your foot in the door, and you got to get your foot in the door. It's a vicious cycle. So it's like you need the experience, but no one's willing to hire you to get the experience. So that's where you have to be creative. Go and find ways of... for example, if you wanted a particular job, go out and volunteer. Don't go for the job expecting to be paid because you have no experience in that field. Go and get an internship for that job. Same with fitness enthusiasts. Go and ask someone in your local gym who's a great coach, or you know is a good coach, or you know, has been a PT for a long time or whatever. Ask if you can train under them for free. Watch what they do, follow what they do, and you'll get to know that industry better and better. I don't know if I've gone off on a tangent here. I was just speaking to a mate and he goes, "You love to go off topic," and yeah, I do. It's because I just let passion come through me, and whatever comes out of my mouth is exactly what's going to come out of my mouth, and I don't give a shit. If I seem to go off on a tangent and I miss or skip a beat, ask me a question, I'll go back on it, and I'll go back to it. I've got no dramas with that. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of people out there, you'll follow these Insta famous people, and I don't know them personally, but what I do know is that a lot of them just have fucking good bodies, and you follow them thinking they know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't. And I do know a lot that don't. And look, the only reason I say all this is because when people, and I see the people that struggle and they put out great content, they don't have these millions of followers and are living off their looks. they generally want to help people, and they're the ones that should have these millions of followers, because the culture that they could create would be a lot better than someone who just takes umpteen million selfies of themselves in hope to get followers, because what that does for them is get the money. That's what these Insta famous and these people do. So don't go and follow someone and do what they do just because it works for them. Chances are they don't know fucking anything about the industry or about fitness or about marketing or photography, or, you know, because everything's made so easy these days that anyone can be a marketer, anyone can be a fitness enthusiast, fitness professional, because the information's so accessible. That doesn't mean it makes you good. The experience that person has makes them good. The knowledge plus experience equals wisdom. Take that across any industry. Whomever you're going to follow, make sure they're credible, they know what they're talking about. Question everything. Question the status quo. Don't just follow these people because they have six-packs. That includes me. Question me. I don't give a fuck. But what you need to do is just make sure that the person that you're wanting to, or your mentor, you know, because he's creditable. And these Insta famous and all these people have a lot to answer for when they put out all these ridiculous workouts. Because I know a lot of these people don't even, they wouldn't have an ounce of credentials to their name, yet they'll release a program, and then all of a sudden, and a lot of the times it's actually ripped off from other people who are actually creditable, then all of a sudden, because they've got, I'm not going to go into it, but because they've got a following, they can become rich and successful off your blood, sweat and tears. Just fucking do your research and do your homework. Anyway, this is a long enough rant. This will be up, today's Saturday, so this will probably be up on Sunday. Guys, have a great weekend. That's all I wanted to say. Do your fucking research, do your homework, make sure whoever you're following, me included, have a story that doesn't go longer than 1 month. One competition, one good photography class, one, you know, do your homework.